मेरी उर्दू बहुत खराब है तो हम इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे. I didn't prepare anything, but growing up, we always heard about Aligarh, and I never really understood what a big deal it was. And when I was about 16, 17, we went to India, and we were sitting with this ambassador from Australia, who was a friend of Dad's, in their house. And, we were told you shouldn't date, you shouldn't meet girls, you shouldn't do anything. And all of a sudden, the ambassador's wife goes, no, Abid and Taslima, you were the big couple on campus that year. So I go, this is why he's so fond of Aligarh. He brought my mom there. But we have 4 children, mashallah. They're 19, 14, 12, almost 12, and 6. And one of the things I've always told them that they are extremely blessed, not only to have mom and dad living in Chicago, they've been there their whole lives, but also my in-laws, Raja and Shabnam Qureshi, and our 4 kids, Hanias, who's now almost 19, be 20 in January, she's had all 4 grandparents. I know a number of you are grandparents, and so that's been one of the most amazing blessings for us. And even within this building, all the people that we've met and that we've known, one thing I learned about growing up at Ghazi is that it's not just your blood relatives who are your family, it's everybody who comes through the door is your family. And some of the things that I learned from Dad was love of institutions. He founded IQRA, he's been so loyal to Aligarh. In the same sense, I've been on the board of education for my high school for 15, 20 years. I've been a consultant to my college for 15, 20 years as well. That was one thing I learned from him. The other thing that we learned is when I was, as you get older, last year my daughter was thinking about going to college, and so I'd always ask her and her friends about where they want to do, what careers they want to have, where are they going to go to school, what do they want to major in. And I remember my dad giving those same conversations to me 35 years ago, and I never paid attention. But the one thing that he said to me was, he goes, don't worry about money, just pursue whatever you want and pursue your passion. And that's one thing that I learned from him. We've got a doctor in the family, we have a lawyer in the family, we have an Arabic professor in the family, we've got a business person in the family from the siblings, and a graphic designer. And I think the one message that I've learned from my mom and my dad is that in order to create an organization, in order to live a life that you want to live, you've got to be passionate about it. You've got to be a little bit crazy as well. You've got to work long hours. You've got to travel. You have to be single-minded. You have to pursue something not over 1 or 2 years, but over 20 or 30 years. I've gotten this line that I created out of my dad says when people talk about my business and how successful we've become. And I said, it takes 10 years to build an overnight success story. Because people notice you after 10 years, and mashallah, you've been doing IQRA for 40 years to build an overnight success story. So all the world of congratulations to both of you. We love you, and we appreciate all the guidance, the advice, and everything you've done for us over the past 50 years.